Now, Jesse, introduce.
Hello everyone and welcome to NXT. Our first match features Wakishi going against Umaga.
Why is he using Two Sweets theme song? That's the other reason why I like this guy. He had a banging theme, now he has just this generic one.
Yes, this is his too cool theme.
It sucks. Give us Too Sweet.
And this is going to be for the $1 Million Championship.
I like this. I like that you're doing the little sibling rivalry here.
I'm curious what he's gonna do when he doesn't have 6 titles on the show. Oh, did you hear? Jagga, did you hear Goro is in MK1 now?
Yes, only as a cameo.
Ah, that's why I even bring him back.
A lot of people are only cameos. Reptile is a playable character, though.
You know, I will say this, Joker. Disney is amazing at this. So already, the fans are done with Ahsoka. Why, you may ask? Well, because Dave changed the lore again. He made it to where anyone can be force sensitive as long as you train hard enough.
Umaga, why do you look like a cannibal?
Because that was his gimmick.
He kind of looks like he wants to eat the Joker.
Oh yeah, and the lightsaber thing. You know, it's funny, the Critical Drinker did a video where he described what it'd be like getting stabbed with a real lightsaber, and he said, basically, you'd turn into a balloon and pop. Cause the plasma is hotter than the surface of the sun, so it would basically make all the water in your body, inflate you, and then boom!
Either way, you're dead.
Not in Star Wars. In Star Wars, it's like getting stabbed by a really thin knife. You can walk it off the next day. At least in Disney Star Wars. In George Lucas's Star Wars, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Qui-Gon just didn't have enough female in him. Hey, anyone can be female now, right? Yeah, so enough talk of Star Wars and Disney's troubles. Let's get on with the battle of the super heavyweights. Yes, Umaga defeated his great cousin.
No, Rikishi and Umaga were brothers.
Okay, so they were the tag team.
No.
You know, why do I get the feeling I just gave Jesse a tag team idea? He's gonna make the Samoan Bulldozers, Rikishi and Umaga.
And this is, by the way, this is an Extreme Rules match. And Wakishi first.
Unless you're WWE, they do DQs in Extreme Rules matches.
Yes, oddly enough.
Or stoppages. In Hell in a Cells.
Oi.
I will never forget.
And a headbutt. And a headbutt.
Rikishi is being battered by those stairs.
I think I speak for everyone when I say, let's go Umaga.
But yes.
Rikishi,
Actually, scratch that. Umaga lose so I can get you. Because hey, if Joker doesn't want to give me Solo Sikoa, then I at least want Umaga.
Fair enough.
Alright, I will take Solo's father.
But yes.
At least his WWE father. He copies everything that he does, so might as well.
Yes, Uncle Umaga.
Uncle Umaga.
But yes, I was informed that Logan Paul was rushed to the hospital after the Hell in the Cell match against Jack.
He died soon after.
No, he's gonna be in the hospital for a month and a half.
Wow, how do you know?
I was the one that went to the hospital with him.
So you didn't go to the hospital for the death of Professor Death, or Jess, or Bruce Underhill, but you went to the hospital with Logan Paul of all people.
Hey, I had to check to see if my next money maker was okay. No, the big flip! Little bonsai drop.
That reminds me, didn't you have Yokozuna?
Yes, I did.
Alright, we got rid of him. Maybe you can bring him back.
I might still have him. I think I might have switched him to somebody. Okay, they both upstairs.
Oh,
Stair fight. So Jesse, I thought you said that this was Extreme Rules, not a stairs match.
It is Extreme Rules, or at least it's supposed to be.
So far, it's been a stairs match.
Yeah, these men have used nothing but
I would still like WWE to explain to me what a stairs match actually is. Can I get disqualified if I use a chair in it?
Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
So yes, you do not have Umaga. Yeah, Yokozuna.
Rikishi, you're busted.
Yeah, that's right. I forced you to get rid of 5 people, or whatever, and you chose him instead of Titus.
Yeah.
We still question your decision.
Get rid of Titus.
And I still haven't used Titus.
I can say you haven't used 90% of the people you have. Do you know you have Razor Ramon?
I forgot about that.
Alright, looking at my roster, near have I.
I'm trying to get my main feuds and stuff out of the way because I got a shit ton of people that I want to start booking.
Iron Joker, I think, is the lucky one because he's the only one that actually has like 26 people.
I think I've yet to use Wardlow. I've used Triple H. I've used,
Yeah, I only got 34. Jesse, he has 40.
I've used,
WCW, they got 49.
I've yet to use Carl Anderson.
At least the ones I've added so far. I don't think I've added everyone yet.
Wow. I've yet to use Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. I've yet to use... Yep, Razor. Mostly it's the women I've not used. Oh, never mind. Yeah, well, would have been.
I'm starting to think it would have been a lot better just to do a My GM.
With all 3 of us? Yes.
Ah, fuck it. Let's actually try that, Joker.
No.
What do you say, Jesse? You want to try My GM?
We could.
Well, I'll take that as a yes then. Joker, you've been outvoted. Democracy for it.
I've never actually done a My GM, so that would be interesting.
Well, let's just say... Not necessary. Well, actually, no, I would have to... Fuck it, we'll just do what we normally do.
Wait for.
Oh no, Bonsai! Bonsai! Move, Umaga! Move!
Oh, Bonsai drop.
One,
Umaga!
two.
Umaga!
You get
Umaga gets out. Umaga got out with broken ribs. Crawl, Umaga.
Nope.
Nope.
Are these two going to use anything but stairs?
Apparently no.
No.
Hey, weirdos, you do know you can use the announce table.
Oh no.
Oh.
Samoan Spike.
Samoan Spike. One.
Is that going to end it?
2, 3.
Umaga wins.
Umaga retains.
What a spike.
I didn't think Umaga would actually survive the big butt drop.
I'm actually don't think anybody's ever has kicked out of Umaga's spike so far. Everybody that's been spiked's been put down.
And hey, Joker, look at it like this. You could become WCW again.
I still say no.
Hey, Joker.
Hmm.
My starting match was a 4-star match. Not bad.
Not bad.
Oh, up next, the PC Championship is on the line. Yeah, don't ask why we're using this title. I just thought it'd be funny.
And it's going to feature my newest signee, Kurt Angle.
Yes, do something that I couldn't do. Make him a champion, damn it.
Now watch, Joker actually enjoys the My GM.
I'm gonna be bored of it very fast.
Here comes
If that were the case, then you'd be bored of this really fast. Because we're just essentially going to do the same thing, just now with some other stuff in it.
Here comes Montez Ford.
Anyway, I think it'd be much funner with 3 people.
Montez, you kind of look like you're on some kind of meth.
Well, Joker, here's an update on my nail. It has 1 strip of skin left on it. Just a tiny little strip left. And then I can finally take it off so it can, well, regrow.
And here comes the Batista.
I'm surprised you picked this Batista. And you know what Batista I want to see back? I guess they do have that Batista in the game just with his modern tattoos, but I want to see Hollywood Batista back. 2010 Batista, to be specific.
2010, that was the Animal Batista, not Davey.
No, that was Hollywood Batista. That's where he was fighting John Cena, remember? Then John Cena put him through the ramp because he's a superhero and beats people up after he's already won.
I Yep, that Batista. Yeah, I like that one. I don't like the one nowadays. And nowadays Batista's like, no, go away.
He clearly just does movies.
His last match was against Triple H.
Oh,
Triple H, yeah.
Last match was against The Shield with Triple H and Randy. Then he quits, because Triple H didn't want to give him a WWE title match.
And then he did have a retirement match against Triple H at WrestleMania. You don't remember that?
Yep. Which was a no rules match in which Triple H yanked out one of Batista's nose rings.
I don't recall that ever happening. I'm pretty sure I would have heard about that. I was still keeping up to date on WWE, despite not watching it.
Joker, did that not happen?
It did.
2 against 1, you lose.
Oh, holy crap.
If you,
I actually got it wrong.
Aha!
and if I ain't mistaken, that was Triple H's last single match.
Right before he had his, no, it was Shawn Michaels, yeah, singles match. His last match was literally him and Shawn against Undertaker and Kane, and then
Yep,
Triple H had his heart issues.
If I ain't mistaken, that was at Crown's Jewel.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Well,
this the WrestleMania that everyone hated? WrestleMania
so.
35? You know what kind of showcase mode I'd actually like to see now, thinking about it, Joker? I'd like to see 40 years of WrestleMania showcase.
They did 30 years of WrestleMania in 2K14.
I know. That's why I would like them to do 40 years of WrestleMania. Okay, let's see here. So match 1. Tony Nese versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship. Okay, so apparently these are on the pre-show. So do they even count?
I don't count pre-show matches, to be honest.
Okay, then I'll just ignore the other 4 matches. Alright, match 1. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. It went 2 minutes. What a classic. Oh, Seth won, by the way. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. 16 minutes. AJ won that. The Usos defeated Aleister Black, Ricochet, Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, and The Bar in a Fatal 4-Way SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
Weird match.
10 minutes. Shane McMahon defeated The Miz in a Falls Count Anywhere match. 15 minutes. Alright, I heard about this. Holy crap, this was the only thing I actually do remember happening. The Iconics defeats the Boston Hug Connection, Nia Jax and Tamina, and Beth Phoenix and Natalya for the women's tag team titles. I don't know why it just doesn't say the Divas of Doom. That was the fucking tag team name.
Triple H's last match was Randy Orton versus Triple H.
Alright, well, this one's the big one. Kofi Kingston defeats Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship.
For Kofi Mania.
Yep. Samoa Joe defeated Rey Mysterio in 58 seconds. Wow, the United States Championship really went after the WWE title?
Yep.
That is fucking crazy. I mean, this WrestleMania looks like shit. Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre. Okay, here it is. But Triple H defeated Batista in a no-holds-barred match. Had Triple H lost, he would have been forced to retire from in-ring competition. He kinda did. Speaking of which, there's a Batista bomb. Baron Corbin defeated Kurt Angle. This was Kurt Angle's retirement match.
Yep.
So Baron fucking Corbin's the guy that retired Kurt Angle.
Yep. And Corbin likes to brag about it.
Thanks a lot.
I didn't even know what happened.
Yep.
Alright. The Demon Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship. Finn Balor won in 4 minutes.
Yep. But the final single match for
main event.
Triple H.
Becky Lynch defeated Ronda Rousey and Charlotte for
And a triple threat.
Yep. For the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships.
Yep, that's what started the man, Becky Lynch.
That started Becky 2 belts.
Yep.
Jesus, wow. This card looks fucking awful, honestly. And the match order is god awful.
Montez, you ate chair that was on the floor.
Oh, for those wondering, yes, I agree with the notion that if Ronda never joined WWE, the women never would have main evented a WrestleMania.
I do not.
If WrestleMania remained just one night, they would have never main evented WrestleMania.
Now that, yes, I agree on.
2 nights? Maybe.
They eventually main evented Ron's Monday Night Raw with Trish and Lita.
And Triple H main event every week when he was in charge. And it was awful. Honestly, I will say this. It kind of reminds me of what WWE is doing right now, where it's Judgment Day versus Sammy and Friends every week. That's what that few shows where Triple H was in charge felt like, where he kept booking the women to main events. It was just Damage Control versus Bianca and Friends. And oh boy, did it get annoying.
I'm tired of the bloodline stuff.
Oh, so you heard? Jimmy now wants to reunite with them?
I watched.
And Jimmy got a name change. He now has 3 M's in his name.
Yuck.
I'm sure it's just a typo, but it's funny thinking they got a name change with 3 M's.
He looked like he wanted to be a part of the group again, but it could just be a flaw.
You know, I think it would have been better if Jimmy just went... Well, he just didn't care. He didn't want to join anyone. But the Bloodline, they kept on trying to get him to join, because, hey, 3 is better than 2, right?
I mean, John Cena was funny. The wrong Uso quit.
The wrong Uso did quit.
Agreed.
Who cares about fucking Jimmy Uso?
But John Cena was funny the way he
And I will say this. I'll say this about Jimmy Uso. The dude has some borderline personality disorder. He's like a different person every week I see him now.
Batista, who were you pointing out?
I still wonder, why did they make him the guy that was questioning Roman just to have him turn? And just to have him want to rejoin the Bloodline? I can make it make sense. Happy that, well, he counts on family, and they're the only family he has left right now since Jay walked out.
I mean, it could make sense if he just joins just to turn on him to try to make up with his brother. It could make sense.
But wouldn't
In
that
a
make
way.
Roman look like a fucking moron?
Yes, yes, it would. But that would be a Vince McMahon thing to do.
That's like us having, Zarian turn on Jackal, and then Jackal, Zarian
blow.
begs Jackal to forgive him and let him back in. Jackal does so. Zarian turns again, and Jackal just looks like an.
I mean, Triple H could set it up to where eventually Jimmy would have to make a choice between Roman or Jay and go, okay, now it's pick one or the other, but you can't pick both.
Networker.
What do you mean, Triple H?
I meant Vince.
And I will say, I am enjoying these few last shows since they actually feel like a Triple H show. And hey, Joker, believe it or not, the Bayley and Shotzi match was actually pretty good.
Triple H is back in charge for now. How long? Who knows?
Until that Endeavor deal goes through. Then he's DOA.
Then it depends on who they decide to put in charge.
Hey, for all we know, this could be all some big ploy like what Disney did to George to just get rid of everyone.
True.
Oi.
Hey, if there's one thing that's watching Hollywood and the elites make these deals, all I will say is, don't trust any of them. They'll stab you in the back with them in a blink of an eye. Kurt, what are you doing?
I mean, Kurt, thank you that Montez kicked out, because Kurt, I don't know what that was. Montez, you look drunk.
He is stunned.
He rolled out the ring and now he looks drunk.
Oh. Now he's dancing.
Well, well, Montez interrupted the Olympic slam.
Or the ankle lock.
Super kick.
Montez landed on a bat.
Ankle lock.
Montez got a bat and then drops the bat. And stomp on the arm. Get a roll from a Montez. Tez, what are you doing?
And
The ankle lock.
Montez was stalking.
These three men are really giving it their all for this PC championship. Imagine if the 24/7 title was booked like this.
Right?
It may look like a pile of garbage, but at least
Ankle slam.
On the bat. Montez forehead hit the bat.
And he kicked out.
Oh, Batista's going for something. Oh, tender stick.
Oh.
Ow.
and he's busted. And then Montez gets hit in the head. Now he's getting his ribs broke.
Oh, I got a blood smear on Kurt.
Batista bomb.
Batista, your ass hit the kendo stick.
Batista, you should have Knocked out Kurt. 1, 2, 3.
Get it.
Kurt, what the heck did you just win with? A DDT?
Yep.
Stranger things have happened.
No, a club to the back.
1, 2, 3.
It was just a club to the back. Joker, my newly acquired signee is one.
Yes,
He's the
congratulations.
champion of the Performance Center. So does that mean he's the TV champion?
That means he's the champion of this building. The Performance Center.
Does that mean that this is a one-time championship?
No, it'll be different than once a month. From Kurt will hand tickets up on it.
Yes, here is Jesse's random-ass tag team match. That's at least what I'm calling it.
It
Well,
is a
once
random match tag team match.
Well, it's more like a lotto tag team match. I put everybody's name in a lottery. These two got teamed along with New Day.
Edge, what
And here
happened to you?
comes-
You just won a title too, and now you're doing this. Whatever happened to Edge and Christian? That's another guy we haven't seen.
Edge, you're here to apparently help out Crimson against New Day.
Why does Crimson need help? He could probably kill both of them on his own.
The general manager put Crimson in a tag match and said, "You need a partner."
You are the general manager.
Exactly. I told Crimson he needed a partner, and if we didn't find a partner, he didn't get a match against New Day.
The bigger question is why. Well, I guess he hasn't fought the New Day yet, so he hasn't dug their holes yet.
From when I was walking through the back, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier were yelling at Crimson, and Crimson demanded a match and said, "I need a burial." He gets that opportunity in a tag match.
Nothing to say, Joker.
Nope. I'm just eating my popcorn.
Do you know how Xavier is, and Kofi? They tried to offer Crimson pancakes.
Crimson hates pancakes, confirmed.
Yep.
So what was your first
It was
choice?
it was either pancakes or burritos.
He only eats the souls that he collects.
It was either pancakes or burritos.
Well, Crimson's like, I offer you death.
And to get his hands on New Day, he needed a partner. He asked Edge and Christian. They played rock, paper, scissors. Edge wins. And I just like, damn it.
So where is our favorite Christian?
Christian will be in action next week.
Unless you forget.
No, he'll be here next week. Edge gets next week off.
So, does Crimson still scare you, Joker? Are you finally used to the Reaper?
I'm finally used to him, but he still does weird me out a little bit.
Who weirds you out the most? We have a great
Jackal.
collection of weirdos. Really?
I think Jackal.
And here I thought you'd say Bruce.
On a personal level, Bruce.
I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. Now, wait, give me 1 minute.
So back to just us two, Joker, for the time being.
Yeah.
How are ya? How's the weather?
Rain.
Made anyone nice? Did your crazy ex want you back? Or is she still upset over the Batman thing?
Rain.
I will take that as a no.
Rain.
Yes, Rain is in Mortal Kombat 1. I know. It's a new day, Joker.
No, God, please help us.
It's a new day. Time to go your own way. And you know what, Joker? You know it would be a fun game for us to go and play if we could. Super Mario. Super Mario Bros.
I like the Mario game.
Yeah, too bad we can't play those together. I'm sure. Now that was on the Wii. And my Wii is pretty much gone at this point.
And Nintendo Switch.
Really, it's on Switch?
Yep.
Joker, buy a Switch.
You buy me a Switch.
If I did, I'd have to ship it to you, and I don't know where you live.
I send you my address.
I might give you a free cat instead.
I don't need another cat. I already have one.
Speaking of which, I found a kitten at work today.
Really?
Kofi, I'm amazed you landed that. But yes, I did. I found a kitten today.
What did your grandma say about it?
She said, oh, well, she couldn't see it. The photo I took was blurry, so she couldn't see it, and it was laying down in the shade.
I'm surprised you didn't say bring it home.
Well, I didn't tell her about it until I was home.
Wheelbarrow. Oh,
Yeah,
no
me
face
and the
break.
boss tried to get it. It ran from us, tried jumping through the window, and then it started headed to traffic, so we just left it alone.
I'm back.
Fair enough. And welcome back, you say.
There you go.
Anyway, when I was taking out some orders, I noticed that the thing was curled up in a ball, sleeping in the corner.
So, how's this been treated, bro?
We've been talking about other stuff. Yeah, Kofi hit a drop kick. I think it was Kofi.
Yes, Kofi hit a drop kick. Xavier hit a drop kick on Crimson.
So, there's the cat, Joker.
A vertebrae.
In honor of his old Reaper mate, Death.
Guys, you're going in the corner of death.
It is the corner of that. Oh, suplex.
As long as they don't go through the barricade, we should be fine.
I don't think they physically can on this mat. Oh, the gates of hell. The first three. For Xavier.
Yeah, tell me what you think of the kitten.
It looks adorable.
It was meowing, that's how we found it. I thought it was a bird for a moment, then after looking, I saw it hiding behind behind a car. Yeah, those little car stump things. Those little
I was
cement
about to
things.
say, Birds don't meow.
The ones here do. And they chirp.
Yes, it goes wee, 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 chirp, 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 not meow, meow. Spear!
It was more of a...
Edge.
It was more like that kind of sound. And Kofi almost lost.
Xavier,
Yeah.
you're coming.
Spear.
Xavier,
Acting right, oh, spear! 1, 2.
Can you guys just stay down so you can get on to the next match?
well, they've both been hit with spears.
The funny thing is, this only counts towards Kofi and Xavier. Oh! That would have been a nice combo.
In Paradise missed.
That would have been a really nice combo if they hit it.
The Ravager!
And good night, Kofi.
Xavier got hit with a bulldog.
1, 2.
Now when everyone's off of that.
He was doing a dirty pin as well. Standing Spanish fly.
I'm still amazed Kofi kicked out of that.
Doing Edge.
Hey, he just ate a spear too.
Edge is busted. And Edge no-sold it.
So, Joker, will you miss Crimson if Bruce wins?
Yeah. Oh!
Was that the
Why
bad
are
right?
you both going? Yes.
Oh, clothesline.
Comes like, I'll teach you not to sell for me. Oh, the side slam.
Kofi's busted.
Xavier's busted too.
See, Joker, if that Cruel can do this, then
Oh!
he is comparable to Crimson Grave. But that won't happen because no one Crimson size is ever going to be able to do this except in a video game.
The jumping clothesline by Kofi.
Trouble in Paradise.
Paradise. 1, 2. Crimson kicks out.
Oh yeah, did I really expect that to do him in? Trouble in Paradise.
1, 2.
Kofi, you need a new finisher. Oh! Crimson got
Tilt-a-whirl.
Crimson got the Trouble in Paradise.
Oh, and the leg drop to the balls. And a drop kick to the spine. And a kick to the spine.
Kofi.
Xavier.
I know.
Small
Yeah,
package.
Xavier. My bad. Rope break. Ref.
1, 2. Crimson still kicks out.
And Jess is being quiet.
My teeth are bothering me.
Ah,
Oh. Crimson kicks Xavier in the face. 1, 2.
And I'm enjoying the match.
and then Crimson's getting furious.
Edge starting hit two spears.
And tilt-a-whirl slam by Crimson. And a kick to the spine.
That's it. And the fall from heaven.
1, 2.
Kofi, stay
Fuck.
down already.
That's
That's-
Xavier.
That's
Shit.
Xavier.
Oh, the blood harvest.
That's should put Xavier away.
1, 2, 3. Wow, it took so much to keep Xavier down and Kofi.
Makeshift team of Edge and Crimson win.
The rated R grave. The rated R Reapers.
Death, rated R.
Rated R death.
Yeah, good match. Good match.
Add in Randy RK. Rated RK death.
Well, we're getting close to the final 3. We're on the final 3.
Joker sounds so excited to be doing my GM after this.
No!
I loved how you just echoed there.
Hmm?
It really sold the drama you were trying to give.
Because I said no!
You did it again. He's a wizard.
Yes, I still will say no!
You are still outvoted.
You cut it out. You cut out and sound like a fool.
No!
Grab it.
Yes.
No!
Yes,
Ribbit.
Kane.
No!
Grab it.
Also, Doug, you sound like not even a middle schooler, a kindergartner who got their favorite toy taken away. No.
No!
Grab it.
Is Jesse okay?
I'm a ribbon.
No, he's never okay.
Yeah, Stone Cold, he loses one title, so here's a consolation prize for you.
He has to win it.
In order to win it, he has to beat Keith Lee, who went from grandpa to younger people.
He found the fountain of youth. Also known as plastic surgery.
He was better as old Grandpa Lee.
I only used him once.
And yet he was a monster in that one match.
You never know, he could be a monster in this match.
The last time I used him in this as this Lee, he went and he lost. Because you remember, I used him as this one with this Lee with Dijak, and they lost.
That's just not a coincidence at all.
To be fair, I think it was Teabag that lost.
Either way, Lee didn't do much. He got bullied in that match.
Yeah, fans want Austin. Guess I blame them.
It's not Grandpa Lee, so Austin won.
And there it is, the NXT Television Championship. Still, I'm wondering what the difference is between that and the PC title. See, he's doing well.
That's because Austin was a fool. You never run into a big man like that. Austin's also old.
I'd really like it if 2K added in Keith Lee's pounce. Specifically, the one where he pounced Adam Cole into the crowd.
Now that was funny.
Lion.
Yeah, that would be a good OMG moment.
Ah. I wonder how many of those were planned fans, though. Was that entire section planned, or were they...
Or are they actual fans? And none of them were planned.
I know a lot of people stepped out of the way.
There was a few who didn't have a chance. They just got landed on.
Power slam.
Wow, that was almost the fastest match of the night.
Austin, you were this close from being fired.
You do realize you can't fire someone and get another one, right?
I don't care. If he would have lost it that quick, he would have been fired and shipped off the Joker show.
No, Joker can't get him either.
I would have shipped him off or fired him.
He could have done that as if he drafted him, which he did not draft him.
Then he would have been fired. If I can't ship him off, he would have been fired.
If you want to ship him, just ask for his number.
Ship him off to Jamaica. Far away from me.
I think Jesse means if he lost, he would have sent him to one of our shows.
I got it, Joker.
Or I would have told him we're going to Jamaica for a show and then just left him there.
The backbreaker.
It's like, hey, yeah, we got a show in Jamaica for the first time ever. We get there, and I go, bye, we're going to Canada.
Keith Lee dropped Stone Cold on the top rope.
Joker, what would you do if you worked for Vince and Vince did that to you?
We're like, damn you, Vince.
Just go, hey, yo, we're going to the UK, and then get there and go, nope, I lied. We're actually in Florida.
I would have been like, why ain't you cheating?
Yeah, everyone, I
just
guess we could say 2K knows what they're doing since Fight Forever is now dead. I know,
Yeah,
Keith Lee and the Bunny can't even be played right now because it looks like the thing is broke.
Oof.
Yeah, it won't let you download
Why?
them apparently. I don't know if they fixed that yet, but I did see some images of it. That you get an error when you try downloading those two.
Weird.
I'm glad I did not buy the game at release. Just like I am glad I did not buy the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Joker's already abandoned it.
Nah,
Still
he was
play
playing.
it?
He was playing it yesterday.
I play it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
And yet you don't play fucking, what game were you even playing that you were telling me you liked? The Witcher. The Witcher 3. Did you finish that yet, Joker? You started it like a year ago.
Oh, I deleted it.
I abandoned Chainsaw Massacre.
Sounds to me like, Joker, you're not a story kind of guy. You just like your dopamine hit.
I
I brought Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I played it for like 30 minutes and I'm like, I'm done.
I like the Batman games, and they're story driven. I like the Spider-Man games, they're story driven. Stunner.
I don't think Joker would last an hour. Hell, not even an hour, 10 minutes playing The Amazing Spider-Man.
I beat the game. I'm on New Game Plus, trying to get the last suit I need.
I didn't even know The Amazing Spider-Man 2 even had suits.
Yes, it
Tell
does.
me, how did you like the boss fight against Carnage?
I mean, it was fine. I actually didn't like it that much, to be honest.
I never played it. I just
enjoyed
watched Angry Joe's video of it, and that was about it. All I remember about it is that Carnage was in it. And it had nothing to do with the movie at all. So it was slightly better than the movie.
Yeah, I ended up playing it on PS4, and I thought it was a different Spider-Man game, but I'm like, I wasn't disappointed with it. It's just different.
Hey, Joker, Texas Chainsaw. I brought it.
Why?
To try it. I played it 30 minutes and I'm like, nope, I wasted my money.
You should have let Joker know and me so we could have did it together.
I was saying.
And the game's gonna be dead in a few days anyway.
I texted Joker. Joker wanted his attention so he could play Dead by Daylight. He wouldn't even talk to me.
Okay, that makes sense. Sounds like Joker.
So I technically tried.
Don't worry, Joker abandoned me for Dead by Daylight a couple times too.
Hey, I like Dead by Daylight.
You told me you hated it a couple times.
Keith, you're into True Woe.
And like I said, Joker, you like your dopamine rush.
I have a weird love-hate relationship with Dead by Daylight. I love it some days, I hate it most.
I get the feeling you'd be the perfect COD player if you liked first-person shooters.
Yes, it would.
I hate first-person shooters.
You would be the perfect. You'd be the guy that Activision would want. Just an endless cash cow for them. That'd come back despite them, pretty much fucking you over. With pretty much the same game over and over again. I will say, Dead by Daylight is better though, because they haven't charged $60 for just the same game with a different skin. They charged like $15.
Okay, what's with the spinning? What's with this?
It's not the Spirit Bomb, but Keith Lee won. I don't know, I guess the person didn't know the Spirit Bomb was in the game still.
Probably.
Yeah, that match just became roasting Joker for his poor video game choices.
Well, Keith, you won.
He's your TV champion, be proud. Look, Joker, it's your favorite, a big sweaty man.
No, that's Vince McMahon.
And you. And Bruce was telling me that's why you love him so much. He's a big, sweaty man.
Big, sweaty, hairy man.
Yeah, he is hairy.
Bruce.
And he made a caterpillar out of his beard.
It's
another tag team match.
The
and then we're gonna have
the saddest and onlys versus RK Bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
The one and the saddest.
the ones
of the saddest.
Yes, the one and the saddest.
The ones and only saddest.
Against RK Bro. If
We've had
RK
so
Bro,
many tag team matches.
if RK Bro loses here, RK Bro will be suspended for a month.
Honestly, I
Without
think you'll
betting.
do that to them anyway.
No, only if they lose, because they lose to.
You think he'll remember Joker? I'm not
If they
gonna
lose
remind
to
him.
the status, they lose to
I
the
know, remind
status.
him of it after the match is over when he books them again.
I will remember this
And the
one
best
because
thing,
I wrote
and
it. I wrote it down.
the best way I can say for Jesse his shows are take everything he does and says with a grain of salt.
I have
Just
it wrote
like
down.
my shows. They'll probably be changed by next week.
That probably is true.
I know, I'm gonna try my best to be a good boy and not change the show again. And do what I originally wanted to do originally. NXT Universe again.
I will make no promises on anything.
I mean, Jesse could be NXT Canada.
Lay down, kitty cat.
It's just...
Yes, it's just emotionally sad.
And Joker's talking about that.
And Jess just
I always
sprayed the
talk to
cameraman.
him. He is my son, after all. I have to talk to my son.
My
I
son
didn't know
died.
Jess was your son.
No, my cat is my son.
My
Jess is
son,
more like the bastard stepchild I never wanted.
my son died.
We died
Yes,
together.
poor Lucky.
Wait, you named your cat Lucky?
No,
He named his dog
I
Lucky.
had a dog named Lucky, and he died.
Oh, I had a cat named Lucky. He was not very lucky when he went.
Mine was
He-
laying in my lap.
He went
and then-
blind, deaf, and then he just... No, he just died one day. I
Mine
think he
was
got
named
caught
Lucky.
in a fishing hook.
Oof. Mine was named
Now,
Lucky.
don't
just
ask
when he
me
was
why there was a fishing hook laying around.
born.
I think someone just left the door open or something for that. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different cat. I might be thinking of a different cat.
Mine was named Lucky because when he was born upside down, blowing bubbles. So he was lucky he didn't drown.
I named mine Lucky because he was a stray cat that was pretty much on the verge of death, and we found him. And then my mom was nice enough to let me adopt him.
Mine.
And then he just
was-
lived with my dad. Because he liked my dad
Mine-
more.
Wow.
Ungrateful cat.
It sounds like Joker.
I am not an ungrateful cat.
You're cattish.
I am nothing like a cat.
Also,
sir.
Jesse, what happened to 2010 Randy?
2010 Randy is on,
Suck an egg.
is on vacation. They sent this Randy instead. Because 2010 Randy's on vacation with his wife in Honolulu.
Yeah, Randy has
Hey.
like 7 wives, right?
More like
And
30.
he has a new one every time, well, his wife's introduced.
More like 30.
30 wives. I can't
Rick.
even handle one woman for too long.
Ric Flair's like on number 900.
Oh, I know. That's why you got rid. That's why you put all your women on WCW.
Hey, Joker, what did you
But
mean?
half of them probably wanted to kill you after what you did to Blair.
Hey, Joker,
Yeah.
what do you mean by by Spectre is ready. Q.
Oh, I said dispatcher is ready. I meant to say you, not Q.
Hey, was wondering why you said Q.
Yes, that was meant to be the letter U, not a Q.
Hey, that's his new girl. Q. What kind of a fucking name is Q?
Early Q Quinn. Ricochet, what was that?
Ricochet. Yes, I agree with Jesse on that one. What was that?
So you think Matt Riddle's gonna get his name changed back to Riddle?
Probably.
Probably not.
You think Dewdrop's gonna come back?
No. It's Piper Niven now.
I
don't
still
care.
have Butch for some reason.
With Vince McMahon around, it could be fucking Jack.
Well, if Vince does come back, then yes, it'll be Dewdrop because he thinks that's a funny name, and Riddle is not going to be known as Riddle. He'll probably be known as Matthew.
Yes, Matthew Riddle.
How about
Not even
Austin
Riddle.
Theory? You think it's just go back to Theory?
Yep.
Or Austin. You never know, they could just shorten him to Austin.
Knowing Vince McMahon, he'll probably be.
Speaking
18.
of which, I will actually say I do like the idea of the tag team of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
I honestly agree. Even though I hate both.
Honestly, I would have probably teamed them together as well, so...
And all we need is Miz in there, and then we have pretty much the three of the same guys all in one team.
Three of the
It's like the
most...
Miz and his two unwanted sons.
Throw Miz in there, and then you have three of the most
Ricochet with
annoying...
the pro mission. Randy, what are you doing? This isn't false count anywhere.
He's being a good partner. He's saving his partner.
We don't like good partners. Speaking of which, look at Jess. He's not a good partner. He's just letting Ricochet do the work.
It just looks strong.
And Joker stopped talking, so I'm guessing he's took back control of his real avatar.
Hello! I know,
Hi.
I was watching my cat do cat things. He distracted me.
You're
Is he
watching
licking his
your-
leg? Is that
Yeah.
what distracted you?
Yes, I'm still...
it's getting in.
Joker, I hope you're not in love with your cats.
Joker did
You
not
can
know
love
you were
your
in
cat,
there.
but I don't want you to be in love with your cats.
Joker, I did not know you were into watching cat balls.
No, just the cat interests me.
Yeah, I think
I don't-
we've established this.
Joker secretly wants to be a cat.
What is this?
Riddle, you're busted.
I'm very curious on how they're so like solid and liquidy at the same time, because he can fit through anything.
That's because they're mostly fluff.
The cat is mostly fluff.
Yes, a cat is mostly fluff.
Marco. Just will you just stay down? We're all here
Yes,
just for one thing. Okay,
Yes,
that works too.
I didn't think you would actually kick out on that.
Randy, you son of a bitch.
Jess will never quit. He has no die attitude.
Yeah, Jesse, I must say this. The show's kind of boring this week. Yeah, that one, maybe two good matches, but it's fallen off a cliff so far to me.
I mean, he has had a lot of tag team matches.
I wonder how Joker's gonna feel about an all-women's show.
Ouch.
I hate the very idea.
He's a sexist. He's into men, not women.
Yes, I know.
I am not a sexist.
And I think I've heard more stories from him about him dating men than women. Although his women's stories are still kind of funny.
He doesn't talk about the women he dated because they were all psychopaths.
Yes, Jesse knows most of the women I've dated.
I mean, there was one girl he dated who wound up dating him and then asking his brother out.
Ow.
Yeah, she lost interest in me real quick when she saw my brother. She's like, he's kind of cute.
No,
And
she
then
lost.
just like,
She lost interest in you when you chose Batman over her.
hey,
And then she seen your brother.
Batman's less crazy, okay?
Joker, he's a billionaire that dresses up as a bat and fights people.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you told
And-
anyone that, they'd think you're insane.
Most people already think I'm insane. What's the point?
No, not
There
you.
was
I'm
an-
talking about Bruce. If Bruce told anyone that, they'd probably think he's a madman.
Then there was another girl they dated when she was out of school. She was sweet. When she was in school, she kept stalking Joker around with a locked door, and then every time he looked at another girl, she smacked him.
Yeah, I need to stop dating crazy chicks.
Out of school, she did not care. She was just like, "You having fun?" And then when they got to school, she immediately smacked him.
I'm so sorry for you, Joker.
He dated another girl who tried to beat him with a.
Recoil.
There was another girl. There was another girl who tried to beat him with a fire hydrant.
Well, Jesse, your new tag
There's
team
just-
worked out.
Hey,
Surprisingly.
Randy Riddle, you're suspended.
Right, I forgot about that. This way, by next week, his entire tag team division is going to be suspended. Or he's going to do a show where everyone that loses will be suspended. He's going to do, like, all of his matches will be 8-man matches. So he'll only have, like, 6 people by the end of it.
The only team suspended right now is Orton and Rebel.
Yes.
Well, everyone,
I mean-
it's time for the match that we've all been waiting for. The only thing that we've actually been waiting for this show. Real calm down from your
Yeah.
pay-per-view, Jesse, I'll tell you that. And I guess this is your just throwaway show before the big show, though.
Yes, we all need that one show that's just always the throwaway match.
I meant the throwaway show.
This one is just a get you interested, then bore you to death, just to kill you with the main event.
I hope it is the killer main event. Gabe?
Spectre.
I mean, the first match got you interested, the rest of it was boring, and then this one's going to bring you back.
Here comes Joker's favorite tag team.
He literally is thinking like Vince McMahon at the moment.
No,
The
Vince
only
would
thing
even
is-
give you a good match for the first.
And if I ain't mistaken, the titles are on the line here, so
Yeah.
The Kings of Chaos look to capture their first and possibly only tag team championships.
Jackal, are you listening to music on there?
Jackal is probably just excited to see what kind of mayhem him and Zeri can squander up.
A reverse Dexter Loomis, okay.
I'm starting to think that putting all the women on one show was a bad idea.
Why is that?
I kept trying to tell you, it's gonna be a bad idea.
And why is that?
Well, because I've noticed from both of your guys' shows, you don't really know what to do with just the 6 matches, so you just kind of have random filler matches.
Hey, my matches have meaning.
I would have had.
I guess I'll just have to go back in and rewatch that to get everyone back on the same roster.
I would have had Adam Page in a match against Edge again for a rivalry, but Adam Page was injured, so I kind of let him rest a week.
Don't worry. That excuse will be eligible for when we do my GM. And this, injuries pretty much just mean... Well, no, he's not injured, he just has a bad... I don't know, what is he even on right now? Moderate health? Just means he's gonna have a little bit less health. There's the Brothers of Destruction. Believe it or not, Joker, but this is the second time we're actually using them as a tag team in the entire 3 years. Undertaker only had 1 match last year's game. Remember that, Joker?
Yep.
Undertaker's here, Kane's here, and Kane said if he wins, he's taking the towels to Tennessee.
Not Nashville. Where at in Tennessee?
Nashville. Where else?
Okay.
He's taking them, actually, he said he'll take them to Blake Shelton's bar. I know Drake with the titles.
I don't know about you guys, but I think the Brothers of Destruction's entrance in the last... Well, the old games looked a lot better.
Yes.
And here they are, Joker. Your favorite church.
Yes, my champions at the moment.
And they broke the Titantron again. Great 2K.
Pretty deadly strippers.
The world's tag team champions of Raw.
God.
The Underhills.
And Bruce says that after he wins and takes all of Jackal's titles, he's gonna bring them with him into retirement. That way, Joker's gonna have to come to him to get them back, and he's gonna lock them in his closet forever.
And up next will be the champions, the reigning and defending.
No, we still got one more team left. No, we don't. Never mind. He's right. Yeah, what do you think of Bruce's plan, Joker?
Bruce, you will not succeed because if you do, I will retire from this series.
Bruce will succeed and make Joker have to go do the women's show.
I guess he'll have to do the show from Bruce's closet.
He'll have to do the women's show.
Bruce, if you get rid of everything that I love, I quit completely.
So you could just abandon Blair. How rude.
Not only that, he's gonna abandon what Jackal built.
Exactly. You'll abandon Jekyll's legacy.
Bruce would have tarnished it by making him retire.
That's what you wanted, Jackal to retire.
But not by Bruce.
I mean, if Jackal killed over the night before the match, just kills over, then you'll have to do it anyway to make Jackal's legacy live on.
Don't worry, people. Joker's not going anywhere. I will drag him kicking and screaming to keep doing this.
Don't worry,
I don't throw it. We're gonna do it anyway.
don't worry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Joker will
next
be
season.
here. I'll just drug it.
I will fight, kick, and scream and say no.
I'll just drug you with melatonin.
I'll just be asleep then if you do that.
You'll still be here. And then when you wake up, you'll be tied to a chair.
I don't want to be tied to
No. Okay. Well, then you have to be here. If not, you'll be tied to a chair and then tortured. And you know me, I'm crazy enough to do it.
Yes, I do know that you're crazy enough to do that.
I have done that.
Who knows?
Remember
Maybe
this
Joker's
fucking
saying he
tournament?
wants to retire the series with Jackal and switch to my GM mode instead.
That's exactly what I said.
No, I'm saying if Jackal loses and has to retire this season, I will retire until next season. Until the next
Yeah.
game comes.
I mean, hey, Joker, you do remember the Snapping Turtle incident?
Joker, you gotta stay with us to the bitter end.
No.
And it's not over until I say it's over.
It's not over until episode 100.
They went past 100 before.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think we went to 79 in the last game.
Yeah. The series technically isn't over until after WrestleMania.
And hey, I made it unpredictable, didn't I, Joker, with it being the Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Scott, you're in a bear hug.
Yes, you're in a dangerous position, Scott. Scotty boy.
Well, Jackal and somebody's over in the corner of hell.
Yes, of course. Everyone loves the corner of hell.
Undertaker's in the corner of hell.
Merch likes to try and put me through hell by trying to retire Jackal. He is not the one I would like to retire Jackal.
Kane, who
Oh,
are
you told
beating
me
up?
who you wanted to retire Jackal, and I gave you a story idea for that, but you didn't want it.
Who does he want to hit?
Zarian.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
And he doesn't like Valen enough for that.
Who's the guy in blue pants?
What are you talking about? No one here is wearing blue pants.
Purple pants, whatever.
That would be Zarian in purple.
He looks blue.
Well, honestly, like, I would actually be happy with a younger superstar like Valen, Blake, Bannon retiring Jackal.
Hey, Joker, I'll tell you who I think should retire Jackal.
I'll hear you out. If it's something stupid, I will say no.
Gunther.
I know who should retire Jackal.
Gunther should
Gunther.
retire Jackal.
Can I give you my idea?
Now, I knew it's
Sure.
gonna be Doink the Clown.
No. WrestleMania, Undertaker versus Jackal. Hell in a Cell. Loser retires.
But Undertaker will be in the next game, so he can't retire.
Exactly.
All of our creative calls won't be in the next game. That's why we're doing this, for guys. You know what, Joker? Oh, there goes Undertaker anyway. You know what, Joker? Let's do career for title.
Career for title.
Yep. Bruce Underhill puts his career on the line for Jackal's Undisputed Championship. And if Bruce wins, you have to say, I love you, Bruce.
That could be a prize in itself. Jackal versus Bruce. Bruce wins. Joker has to tell Bruce, I love you.
That would mean I would have to say something that I don't mean.
That means
Bruce will
would have
accept
to
those
earn
terms. So what do you
he
say?
He has to earn it. If he earns it, then you have
He's
to
willing to
say
go
it.
with 30 minutes with Jackal for an I love you.
Whoever
Fine,
wins,
Bruce.
whoever wins gets a I love you.
Jack already knows I love him. He hates me for some reason, even though I am his creator.
And to be fair,
Actually-
Jackal hates everyone.
Actually, I have a better idea. Whoever wins, Joker has to say, will you marry me?
No, I'm not gonna marry Bruce.
No,
Even if Bruce wins.
no, if Bruce wins, Joker has to say, I do.
But I don't.
How about this? If Bruce wins, Joker has to go on a date with him.
That's worse than making Jackal retire. Why do I have to? Fine, Bruce. You know what? I'll do it. If you win, I'll go on that date and I'll tell you I love you. Oh God, what did I sign up for?
In return, the career of Jackal, and the career of Jackal is not on the line.
Wait, what? Ref! What the hell, Ref, was that?
Kane and Undertaker are out.
Why did she restart the counts?
Because there was 2 pins. Somebody kicked out.
Oh, the nurse! Bruce taps!
There was 2 pins going on.
Bruce taps!
Bruce is gone.
Jackal eliminates Bruce.
Jackal's like, I want to keep Joker from saying I love you and going on that date with Bruce.
Does Jackal even care?
I don't know.
So, Joker.
And Jackal's been looking for a worthy opponent to retire him. That's Bruce, I guess.
In return of that match where I love you and a date, Jackal's career will not be on the line.
He already said he does.
Yeah.
Unless Joker backs out of it.
Oh no! Joker Thulu's love.
Oh. That's more like Joker Thulu's hate at this point.
I hate you. Maybe that's what we'll call it, the I hate you.
Yeah.
So there's only 4 people left.
Yeah.
One team intact.
Yeah, it's one team.
Now, Jesse,
Oof.
it looks like you'll have some real tag team champions soon.
Yeah.
Oof. Unless
But
Scott
what-
Steiner,
They are the
unless
kings,
Scott-
after all.
unless Scott Steiner pulls off the upset.
Oh no. The I hate you.
Oh.
Scott, can you pull off the upset here?
1, 2.
Nope.
Hey, Darian, get down to the I hate you.
They will not suffer the hate of Joker Thulu. And there's a haymaker.
Yeah, Shrek was literally trying to knock Darian's jaw silly.
Hey, Scott, can you pull off the upset and retain here?
Suplex by Jackal. Almost onto the steps.
Almost
onto
on the
Scott.
Scott.
Where's Zary going?
Darian's probably looking for something.
He went
Oh,
all...
Noosh!
He was
Oh.
looking for Scott. Scott's busted.
He depped. So Jackal single-handedly eliminates the Underhills.
Jackal wanted to do. Oh! He was going for the noose on Scott. Scott reversed the noose.
Scott, you're busted, and you have two monsters to deal with.
You have Zarian and Jackal to deal with.
I
Jackal.
kind of feel bad for Scott. It might be the freak, but he might be going down.
Zarian has saved Jackal so many times. Poor Scott.
Yeah, you know what? I've actually decided a different thing. At least for the main roster women. I know, realistically, I could just do all the women. We share the women's division.
Oh, the embalming! Oh, on the floor.
Mainly because I don't want two women's champions. Two women's world titles.
3.
And they did it. What do you think of that?
Eliminated.
What do you think, Joker? Just one women's title?
Yes. I can
And a
deal with
mid-card
one
title?
woman. Fine, you can have your precious mid-card title.
Yay! That means Valen, Pac, we're gonna have to have a unification because we're not keeping one of those belts. Actually, no. I'll just get rid of the light heavyweight title.
I just thought something. Wasn't this supposed to be a Hell in a Cell?
No, you never told me I had
No.
a cell. But yes, Joker, they did it. Are you finally satisfied that Jackal has done everything he has for a 10th time now?
Yeah, the only thing
He
he
has
needs
now
to
held
do at the
Tag Team
moment.
Gold with Zarian.
NXT Tag Team Gold.
Yes, the only thing that Jackal needs to do now, and he'll literally have done everything, is win the. One, yes, retire Bruce and win the United States Championship. He has not done that yet.
Well, we hope you enjoy. The show is kind of a letdown.
I mean, it wasn't
At
that
least the main
bad.
event was
Could have been
good.
worse.
And at least the opening match between Rikishi and Umaga, can't believe I'm saying that, was good.
It turned into a stairs match, even though it was extreme rules, but they didn't want to use anything else.
But yes, the match has been officially changed. Bruce has signed the new contract. So at SummerSlam, Bruce puts his career on the line against Jackal's undisputed championship, and a date and an I love you from Joker.
What have I done?
In return, Jackal gets to keep his career.
And everyone else gets to keep their career. Bruce,
Yeah,
you
Jackal's
would do
just
anything.
evilly staring at Joker for ruining his retirement tour. I know, he's
I'm
old,
sorry,
damn it.
Jackal. I wanted to keep you around for a little bit longer, Jackal. You're my golden goose. I might end
Oh, no
up with
shit.
the golden
I see all the
goose.
goo. I see all the gold all around him. Built 4
Zarian.
championships now, Joker.
Zarian's just staring at Joker like, hi.
Jackal literally almost has every title.
I guess the big question now is, what about the NXT Women's Division? Is that just gonna be its own separate entity? Yeah, I think we can do that.
So.
Since Jesse does have its own pay-per-view. So, yeah, Jesse will just let you have your own women's division. But yes, we will see you next time.